Warning: the following webcast may not be suitable for all audiences. This program may contain content that offends whiny idiots who have giant sticks up their asses. So either stop watching now and run to your safe space, or grow the fuck up. For those of you who will continue to watch, please enjoy the show.
Yeah, you know what to do, cause we ran no heist and left the bag with you. That's a step to the face that leaves an open wound. Now we'll make our escape when all horizons are blue. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are back on the Freedom Revolution Network. You can join us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, or Periscope, I guess, whatever that is, and all that. So, and you can join us on the website, freedomrevolutionnetwork.com. We've kind of had a hiccup tonight, so I'm kind of giving you guys a flash broadcast of the show. Here we are, and we can talk about damn near anything. We're going to go for about an hour, and then after this show concludes, everybody needs to stay tuned for Clarity After Dark with Scarlet Anonymous. That's going to start at 12 Eastern, 11 Central, 10 Mountain, and 9 Pacific. Following this show, which is going to run about 20 minutes before that. Does that make sense? Because we're only doing an hour. We're taking over for the Toe Gator this evening, who just got taken out on a call, which is one of the things that is going to be weird about having his show. Wish we could go with him, and Godspeed to him as he goes out there, and hopefully he stays safe out there. You never know what kind of crazies are going to be out there on a Friday night. It's Friday the 13th, folks, in 2020. It's been a good day for me. Maybe it's an upswing. We'll find out. We're going to give you guys a call-in number here in just a minute, and we're going to be keeping this ship rolling. I was going to switch over, but I decided not to. There was a whole thing, so I decided to do something cheesy. Anyway, for those of you that are out there tonight, just want to let you know, you can find me at FreakChildRadio.com. This show is making a transition from our original parent company due to contract disputes with the owner. So we are going to be moving over to the Freedom Revolution Network. Freedom Revolution Network is becoming this incredible broadcast family. So we hope you stick with us. It's going to be a great journey. We've got a lot of changes that are coming, and stay tuned. We're still going to be doing our shows, and you're still going to catch them right now where they're at. So don't worry about that. You're still going to find a way to connect to the shows and still watch and be able to get with the show hosts. And we're completely interactive. We want to be interactive with you, whether it's through your Facebook, Twitter, YouTube comments, Twitch, even comments, we're able to be able to respond to. So we really want you guys to feel free, put something out there. Just don't be trollish. And even if you are a troll, hey, I'll play with you. We'll have fun, and it'll be all right. So there you go. FreedomRevolutionNetwork.com. Check out Freedom Revolution Network on Facebook. Check us out on Twitter. And as I said, Facebook.com/FreakChildRadio. I think that's already been popped up like 3 times. But so there we are. Once again, I was not planning on doing a show, but I'm trying to fill a little time. We were doing the Toe Gator show. He got called out on a call. So here we are. So what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we talk about? What's out there? Well, we've got, let's see, coronavirus. We've got the election. We've got Dr. Fauci.
But the one thing nobody has mentioned to me yet, don't worry. He's alive and well. I promise you. He's here. But he doesn't belong right there. So there you go. Anyway, I had pretty much no subjects for tonight, but some of the things that we were trying to talk about on the overnight night talk broadcast last night. For a lot of you, I don't think you really understand the severity of the fraud that's coming into your eyes. What you guys are seeing with the coronavirus testing, it's all bullshit. I wish I had a chance right now to show you the testing sites that we had in Colorado. I don't take pictures. So, but a lot of the testing sites, they've upgraded basically, for lack of a better word. There are more testing sites going up. When are you guys going to understand the more testing that we have, the more positive results we're going to get? And these are from pretty much asymptomatic people, because if they're having corona, what everybody's been freaking out about for the last 7 months, if you've got those symptoms, what the fuck are you doing out in public? You're putting everybody at risk. You don't get that. You're just going and getting tested. If you've got the symptoms, you need to stay the fuck home. Go to a doctor, go to a hospital. These testing sites, everybody wants tests. Oh, I've got tests. Oh, I gotta get shit shoved up my nose. Fuck, what are you trying to be, a coke addict? That made my nose itch. Just that far. You've all got to really understand that there is more to what's going on than what you think. And you're all afraid. So stop being afraid. It's time for everybody to stand up. It's time for everybody to be like, oh my God, this is bullshit. I would put some numbers together for you tonight, but once again, it's kind of a flash broadcast, just to kind of fill time for the night. So there you go. If you've got any comments, feel free to put them in the comment box, and we'll put them on air. If you've got anything pertinent, if you're going to be a troll, I'm going to put you up, and then I'm going to tell you what the call-in number is so I can actually talk to you. So how much fun is that? Probably not a lot, but that's all right. But so anyway, here we are. Everybody needs to remember it's not a real thing. It never was. And the proof of why it never was a real thing is, oh my God, there's a virus. Everybody stay home. Okay, now we're going to destroy the economy, which has already happened. And now, everybody's going to be safe. Okay, let everybody out. Oh my God, everything went to hell. Now we have to have everybody wear a fucking mask. And I don't have one right now. But everybody wear a mask. Yoda, are you wearing a mask? Mm-hmm. Okay, he is. Everybody wear a mask. That'll help everything. And that went down for like 3 days. And then all of a sudden, it got worse. It got worse. So these mask mandates And regardless of the presidential election, and I think this has been an orchestration because of the election. I think a lot of people have thought this from the get-go, is Biden wants to put in this mask mandate nationally. We already have states doing this and it's not fucking working. And you know why it's not fucking working? You're testing the same people over and over and over and counting them as individual different cases. You got people going week after week after week for new case, and it's going to take 2 weeks for them to get results. You guys have got to stop this. You've got to stop this. And when we say you, well, when I, you, us, we, you've got to stop this. It's time for the American people to fucking stand up and understand this is our country. And we are allowing, we have become the children who are learning by example. We're not getting along because they're not getting along. They're our parents, the government. When can we be the rebels and change? It's time. It's time for all of us to understand that this is now. They're not going to control everything that we're going to do. And one of the things that, pardon me, my voice has been kind of killing me the last couple of days. This is what I get for getting back on air so regularly. But one of the things that everybody needs to really keep in mind, think of Walmart, think of Home Depot. For those of you, now, I don't know if this is the same in everybody else's case. Migtosia, and Dawson, be with you in a second. Walmart was counting people. They had barricades up at the doors. You couldn't get in with without a mask. They were sanitizing carts. I mean, they were fucking washing the shit out of this crap. And then all of a sudden, it stopped. The one-way aisles, remember all that? Remember all the Facebook movies and all that crap? It all disappeared. I mean, not the movies, but or the videos, but the one-way aisles, the sanitation of the carts, the barricades. They still have the one way in, one way out. They don't have anybody monitoring how many people go into the store. Why? Why? That's the question you guys need to ask yourselves. Why Walmart, the one retailer who was allowed to stay open? And when I say retailer, I mean Home Depot. Home Depot's a retailer. So is Lowe's. By the way, Home Depot and Lowe's are owned by the same company, in case you didn't know. But why were they allowed to stay open? We were under stay-at-home orders, essential workers only, 14 days to slow the spread. It didn't work. Businesses lost their money. Businesses lost their businesses. And small businesses did it. And now the giant corporations, Applebee's, Ruby Tuesday, Taco Bell, TGI Fridays, Red Robin. These are major places, major corporations, and they've gotten nailed by it, regardless of the Grubhub fucking shit. And I've heard a theory Don't know if it's true, have not fact checked it, heard from a source, so can't say it's reliable at this point, but Grubhub and DoorDash are actually owned by the same company, and they're actually owned by a parent company known as Amazon. Now, if somebody wants to fact check that, if you guys want to get in there and figure that one out, let me know. I don't have that information in front of me. Like I said, this is kind of a flash broadcast, so just kind of throwing some stuff out there. If you guys want to get in on it, throw your comments in, and we will take a peek at them as we go right now, honestly, and then I will give you guys a call-in number here in just a minute. So Migto, one of the fans of the Freedom Revolution Network, freedomrevolutionnetwork.com, says it's a global plot from the 13 banking families. I'll go with that. I'll agree with that. The Rockefellers, especially the Rockefellers, to lock us down and destroy business so you can't work, and dependent on governments they control. And there's truth to that to a point, but I think it has to do with the one banking system. I really do. EW says mask mandates are not just bullshit. They are ableist bullshit that doesn't take PTSD into account anymore. No, and that's very true. For a lot of people who have had to go through trauma with any kind of mask on in their face. I worked with ammonia in my life, so I know what it's like to have a traumatic experience, but not to the point of our military's PTSD, where they've had to deal with that. So what else did Migto say? Migto said, when there was suicide bombers attacking public in Israel, Israel didn't look down. People went about their business and dealt with it. True to a point, but that's because I hate to say this, is that was kind of old hat there. So, I mean, in my opinion, EV says, sorry, and I said EW, but it's EV. Whitmer's canceling Thanksgiving for Michigan. I didn't know anybody hadn't been canceled. I mean, Halloween was canceled for pretty much everybody, but guess what? I'm going to tell you a secret. Halloween, Thanksgiving, they're still happening in my world. And I'm not going to tell you where that's going to happen. So Pam says, hot tea and lemon. Yeah, I know. We've been talking about this. Yeah, I know. The hot tea and lemon is what we need to do for my voice. I know, less coffee and shit. But yeah. You know what sucks is that I've been noticing that the longer I've been on air, I'm back to basically what I was about 15 years ago. My voice starts to drop, and then the next thing you know, I'm a phone sex operator. But I have to talk to men. And men are creepy, man. I can't do it. Anyway, going back to Migto, everyone should know it's bullshit when it's okay to bunch up if you were protesting, but not at businesses. Well, it's everybody's got a stay-at-home order, but we can all go to fucking Walmart. You can still allow 300-400 people into Walmart, but we can't have fucking 5 people in our fucking own house. Fuck you. Fuck you. That's what I got. I mean, not to you, Migdo, but fuck you, government. Bullshit. We can all go to fucking Walmart, but we can't fucking hang out at home. EV says, that would not surprise me. It's like the media TV channels. Yeah, true. Migto's back with, he's laughing at my ass. And yeah, and there we go. And Timmy. Time to get Timmy on. I don't think Timmy's even scheduled for tonight. I know he was thinking about it, but And Evie says, nothing. This is the most interesting comment I've ever seen in my life. I have never had a moment in my broadcasting career where I've been able to bring up a comment online and it's blank. But I think we're in that day and age of, I got nothing. I got nothing. That's what you're saying. I got nothing. It's okay for the big corps, but not right. Exactly. And I mean, everybody's been saying that for a long time. It's okay for the big corporations to be open. But here's the funny thing is that this kind of gives you an idea. Now, remember, the Walton family is one of the richest families in the United States because of their giant empire. Remember, they've got Walmart and Sam's Club and the Walmart neighborhood market, so they're becoming a bigger thing. They're kind of trying to overtake Kroger. I don't think they're going to do it. But then again, Kroger used to be one of those that's been taken over the mom and pop, so you've got to keep that in mind, that it's not a new thing that's going on. But with what is going on, all this shit should have been shut down completely, 100%, 14 to 17 days. I'd say 21 because they say 14 days. Fine. Give it the 21 days, period. It wouldn't have destroyed everything. But now here we are 7 months later, and we've got major corporation restaurants that are out of business. We've got, Village Inn. I'm amazed. And here's the thing I don't understand. How did Village Inn, granted, they're not as great in some places and not as dispersed as others. Why Village Inn and not Denny's? What happened that Denny's is okay, but Village Inn isn't? Because realistically, they're kind of one and the same, just a little bit different menu. More buttery eggs at Denny's than you get at Village Inn. But then again, Village Inn has got a country scramble that's got actually country fried steak in it. So, well, at least here, I don't know about you guys, but these are some of the things you got to think about. Why Village Inn and not Denny's? How is Denny's surviving? They should be failing like nobody's business. They were already on fucking death's door, but now they're back. How is that possible? Let's see. Yeah, we already got that one. And Evie says that was a Facebook avatar laughing, but I suppose they don't work on live streams. Oh, okay, gotcha. So that's the blank comment is he was laughing at me, which hopefully all of y'all do. I'm going to take a quick couple of minutes here, and we are going to give you guys a call-in number and give you a little bit more information about the network here. Well, not the network. Actually, this is an old one. So we're going to give you this one, but it does give you the call-in number for those of you that want to call in on your phone. And if you're feeling that brave, because some people, hey, you want to leave it in the comments. That's great. You guys can stay there and do your thing. Just do you, baby. That's all we got to say. Right here, this is the FreakChild Experience on the brand new network. And I'm going to be the first to announce it. I want to welcome everybody to KFRN Digital Broadcasting right here at freedomrevolutionnetwork.com.
They turned me loose in the nervous hospital. Said I was well.
Got an opinion? Call into the FreakChild Experience.
Number do you put in?
720-230-6363.
What? Tell him, help me out.
720-230-6363.
It's a bowel movement.
This is KFRKDB, The Freak.
All right, so we are back right here on the Freedom Revolution Network, freedomrevolutionnetwork.com. You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter's Periscope. We are also on Twitch. We want to welcome you back. I still don't understand a fucking word you're saying, dude. I pew pew, fuck you. Does anybody understand what the hell he's talking about? Anybody? I don't get it. I'll never get it. Anyway, we do have a live studio line open for the next about 30 minutes. If you want to call in 720-230-6363. It's not your average call-in line for this network because, well, sometimes things kind of change, but everything's about to change, including my voice. And if you don't like it, send me some tea and honey, apparently, is all I need. So there you go. Anyway, we're back, and we were kind of talking about realistically, I mean, there's something bigger behind this entire thing. And I think what's bigger behind everything is somebody's got money in this corporate world. And if you all think about it, all of a sudden, election, we all knew this was coming. And I hate to tell you, Don Jr. said it himself. When the election is over, all of a sudden, this was all going to go away, coronavirus. Well, we're kind of at that point. It's like they almost don't want to make it that obvious. I mean, I don't know. Is it just me? I think they're just trying to make it a little bit more. Oh, yeah, guess what? One of the biggest drug manufacturers in the United States somehow magically just created the coronavirus vaccine, and all of y'all need it. And their stock jumped by like 230%. Keep an eye on that, gang. It's not, I'm telling y'all, this is not a joke anymore. It's not a joke anymore. And now it's not just the American people that need to be watching this. The entire world needs to be paying attention to this. The entire world needs to be understanding that somebody, and I think it's us, who, I don't know. It's us. We created this. We're stupid enough, I hate to say, our government is stupid enough to make other countries come along with it. Now, the only issue that I can see with my argument is China, because we owe them so much fucking money. It could come back around the other direction. China brought it here because they're like, hey, fuck you. You owe us money. We're done. It's time to collect. For those of you that don't know, you need to look back in your history. The national debt, a good portion of that is owed to China. And how the fuck that happened, nobody will ever know, to be honest. I mean, but think, I mean, not that I'm knocking the quality of it, not that it was that bad, and who knows, maybe it came with coronavirus. But I mean, my new signature casual broadcast sweatshirt, or hoodie, I guess you call it. This came from China. It took 4 weeks to get here. It would take the average person, of course, no, it was custom made, so I'll give them a week on that. But I mean, the average person would be able to do that in what, 2 weeks? So there's customs and all that stuff that everybody needs to pay attention to as well. You know, with all the things you guys are still ordering from Amazon and all that, because you can't go shopping at Kohl's or you don't want to go shopping at Kohl's, or maybe you're afraid to walk out of your house. And for the people who are still driving around in their car with their fucking mask on while they're by themselves, I don't want to be the person to say it, but sometimes natural selection would be really good. Because that is a person who does not understand this is a fear tactic. You are so afraid that this thing is just floating in the air. It doesn't just float in the air. If it floated in the air, the people I've come into contact who have already had COVID, of course, I'm pretty sure I already had it. Oh, wait. Didn't I? Oh, wait, I did. Oh, it was a goddamn fucking cold. And now I've got the antibodies. If you've had a cold in any time since, to be honest, in any time since, what is it? Late November of last year, basically a year ago. Late November of last year. If you've ever had like a very severe cold that felt like the flu or anything like that, but it wasn't very flu-like to you, you've probably had COVID. You've probably had coronavirus. You've already been exposed to it. You've already had it. You've got the antibodies. It's already happened, man. And you're good. My 2 previous girlfriends have been exposed to COVID directly. Oh shit. Did I just say that? I didn't mean to say 2 previous. A previous girlfriend and my current girlfriend. Wow. I'm going to get my ass beat and I'm going to enjoy every minute of it. They've been exposed to it. It's been around them. I'm not sick. I don't feel like I'm going to die. I mean, I feel like I'm going to die if I don't have some fucking coffee in the morning, but fuck. Everybody's got to chill the fuck out. This is an orchestrated thing where they're trying to use the common cold as, oh my God, it's a new fucking thing. Don't get me wrong. There are people getting sick. I have never denied this for a minute. I've never denied this for a minute because I have had people in my personal circle who have gotten this nastiness. But the way they describe it, it sounds like pneumonia. And they're not treating it as pneumonia. They're treating it as something from a fucking foreign goddamn world. And next thing you know, they're getting their fucking intubated and fucking respirators and all this fucking shit. What? I can't breathe. Yeah, well, sometimes people can't breathe because they have fluid in their lungs. And now they've destroyed your lungs because they did something they shouldn't have done. And they did it right away because the test takes 10 to 14 days at least to get the result. The mouth swab that they're starting, and to me, I think that's a DNA collection site for those of you that are going to that one. I mean, that's my opinion. Let's check back into the comments. Where are we at here? Migto, big fan of the network, by the way, freedomrevolutionnetwork.com. If she got duped by a hairdresser, imagine what Putin could do to her. I don't know. Where are we at on that? I haven't even been paying attention to that. I've kind of given up because it's like, one day they'll fucking decide, and eventually Canada's going to buy us out. So I'm not quite sure where that goes, but If the Republicans take it over, she's no longer Speaker of the House, I don't believe, right? So, but I haven't checked those numbers, and I've seen the Biden numbers. So, I mean, we already know that's going to happen. So, we don't have to worry that. And he said, I heard they want to give the vaccine to other countries before us. I say fine with me. And I think that's a bunch of political bullshit, because I saw a bunch of UK news that was saying the same thing. Migto also says, I was at Popeye's Chicken and I saw one worker without a mask and shook their hand, thanked them for not wearing a mask and gave them a $10 tip. My God, you are the reason for COVID. You've done the thing that we've done all through our lives, for the last umpteen years, at least. Wait, umpteen thousand years, maybe. You shook somebody's hand. They weren't wearing a mask, and you gave them cash money. What the fuck's wrong with you? She's. I'm not sure what context that is. I think that's a comment back to Migto. Migto says, take vitamin C and do. Hold on, I gotta call my girlfriend. It's a good thing I'm only going for another 15 minutes until you guys get ready for Clarity After Dark. And call my girlfriend here. Yeah, you coming over? I gotta do. No, viewer said I had to do. Well, you know what that means. I know. What do you mean eat more Taco Bell? He meant doo-doo. Oh, fuck. Ah, shit. Some women, I don't know what to do. Anyway, Migto also says D3. What the? I don't understand what in the hell that means. So anyway, the call-in number, if you've got a phone and you want to call in, 720-230-6363. Long distance charges may apply. Do those even exist? I'm amazed they haven't brought those back. By the way, I heard the fucking stupidest, watched the stupidest commercials anymore. Are they on True TV or Comedy Central? Probably both. Okay, so there's this company. It's almost like you can have a free Google Voice number. So they show you this picture. They go, oh, here's your phone. We're going to give you a free number, and it's going to have voice and text and all this other shit. Okay. How does it connect? You just sign up. Do they not know how these things fucking work? You've got to be, if you're going to do that, that's exactly like Google Voice. You've got to have an internet connection to make this happen. You can't just wander out into the middle of the woods and just be like, oh, hey, how's it going? I'm on a free, what? Hello? Be like talking to some host. What? Hello? You there? Oh, I lost Wi-Fi. You don't lose signal, now you lose Wi-Fi. I don't want to even mention the name of the company, but it's out there, and they're telling everybody, oh, we're going to give you a free phone number, we're going to give you free texting, we're going to give you free everything. Well, no, it's not free. There's no such thing as a free lunch. Somebody's paying for it. And guess what? You're going to pay for it because you've got to be on some sort of a Wi-Fi connection for that to work. But they just tell you it's free. It's free. The one thing that you can get for free is over-the-air television, food from a food bank, and my advice. And even that's going to cost you. It's going to hurt your ears. That's my tax. So there you go. Migto says, I was so happy to see someone with a mask, vitamin C and D3. What? Wait a minute. This actually happened? This actually happened. You saw somebody with a mask, vitamin D, and whatever fucking, or vitamin C and D3. What, they were drinking fucking orange juice? I got cranberry juice in my fucking fridge. I mean, are you kidding me? This is where we're going? I got juice in my fridge. I can do this all day long. And you're worried. Where's my mask? I'll make you happy. Make you so happy. Pam says, you have to buy the phone and sign up for the plan. So Pam's looked up this free phone thing, apparently, that we were talking about, that they've been advertising on TV. Oh yeah, you get the free phone and you get the free internet, or the free text and the free data and the free whatever. I don't know if we're talking about the same thing, Pam, but we'll see what you come up with and see if it's the same thing. I don't think it is, because there's no such thing as a free lunch. Nothing ever, period. I don't give a shit who the fuck you are. You're paying for it some way or somehow, or somebody else is. It doesn't matter. Where? Wait. Free COVID vaccine. Wait a minute. You mean these are free? I gotta go. These are free. I'll see you guys later. I found out there's free COVID tests, because, we all got to get tested. So I got to go. I got to go get tested real quick. Oh God. Yeah. Free testing. Yeah. Somebody's paying for that too. And that's bullshit. Somebody's paying for that. Once again, it's back to free lunch. No such thing. Pam says, well, I'm not going to put that one up. Pam, sorry. There's a name in there. Without a mask, vitamin D3 is a substitute for sunlight that helps your immune system. Yeah, well, you know what helps your immune system? Get out of your fucking house. And that's what they told us too the entire time. Stay at home. Don't leave. But go outside and enjoy nature. Just stay away from people. They're awful. But enjoy all the things that we have in our wonderful state. But you can't go eat food. But the one thing that we do want to tell you all is our national campgrounds are completely closed, because being out in the fresh air is going to kill everybody. But we want everybody to remember, if you need anything to repair your home, or you have an emergency, go to Home Depot. And if you need toilet paper, go to Sam's Club and Walmart. And somebody fight me that didn't actually happen. So there you go. Migto says, Migto says he was so happy to see somebody gave him money. No, I would be too. And honestly, I think we're seeing a lot more of that. I think we're seeing a lot more of this. Even though I think Walmart might be behind a little bit of this, or they're getting a kickback or something. It was very refreshing to see Walmart take down their barriers and their counters and all this other crap that was going on at our Walmart here where I live. It kind of backed off a little bit. It's starting to ramp up again, but I think it's all for show, in my opinion. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Where to go? This was Pam's original comment. Says Thomas Paine could even tell you that, and it was in context to he wrote the pamphlet on common sense back in the day. So, and Pam's agreeing with Migto, and Migto says, "I believe they are corrupting autocorrect." No. Oh, wait a minute. So this is a new thing. I don't know if any of you caught this on one of the other shows. Coronavirus is being auto-corrected on my phone. And a couple of my friends, it's happening to them. A couple of the other fellow broadcasters, they were typing it in like they normally would, and it was being auto-corrected. So tell me there's not something afoot here in which something is controlling everything, because I know everybody says Bill Gates, could be, don't know. But the thing is, we were going through trying to talk about coronavirus, and it kept trying to autocorrect coronavirus as if it didn't exist anymore. And it's like, wait a minute, I've typed this in 1,000 times. Why is it auto-correcting this now all of a sudden? So keep an eye on that. If anybody else is getting this on their smartphones, I've got an Android, I've got a Galaxy. They're really starting to push the coronavirus. Well, the app they already installed on your phone, they're acting like they'd never put it there. If you didn't know this, there's an app already installed on your phone about coronavirus tracking. And it's going to alert you if you're near another phone of somebody who's tested positive for coronavirus. And how do they know that? Because you have to give them your phone number when you go to get tested. And now all of a sudden, guess what? You're part of a database. Number one, I never let that app ever activate, but it's already there. And I promise you, you've already got it there too. If you look into your apps of apps that need to be installed, it's already there. That was installed by the United States government. I'm not trying to be, the government type. That was installed by the US government onto your own personal device at the behest of your cell phone provider to track coronavirus. And if you don't believe it, look into your phone. I forget exactly where it's at and where you can find it. That app is already on your phone. It just needs to be installed and basically activated by you. I refuse to do it. I don't want to know who's got it near me. I doubt they've got it near me. And if they do have it near me, then I must be in a fucking hospital because they're too dumb. Because we're supposed to quarantine, right? Isn't that what we're supposed to be doing? Lee, welcome to the show. Lee says, if vaccines are mandatory, all of our politicians should go first. I think is where that one's going. You're probably right, but probably wrong. No, I don't know what to do with that one. Because if it's going to be like a flu vaccine, they could just shoot them full of saline if there is something afoot. So it may not really prove anything if they go first. You know what I mean? Who knows? Pam says that Lee's right. Yeah, they should be the guinea pigs. But are we going to get the proof out of that? How are we going to know it's a real vaccine and not just saline water? How do we not know that what we're getting is saline water if we get the vaccine? We don't know that. Nobody knows that. Nobody knows what the fuck this thing is. Pfizer knows what it is, but we don't know what's in that thing. You guys don't even know what's in a fucking flu shot, to be honest. We don't know. The only thing we do know is that when we take cough medicine, it tastes like shit. When we have to drink penicillin, it tastes like Pepto-Bismol. For all we know, it could be. And we could be all being scammed on the health thing because the health market is the biggest thing on the face of the earth. I mean, look at the amount of ads about depression, anxiety, heart disease, bladder control, pooping in a cup. I mean, there are more ads for health related bullshit that can only be prescribed by a doctor than there are candy bar ads. Actually, I think there are more ads like that than there are for alcohol at this point. I really do. Because, oh my God, you got to go to the doctor because you are experiencing depression. So we're going to give you a drug that we just want to remind you may give you diarrhea, excessive peeing, make you want to masturbate more, cause heart attacks, lung deficiencies, make your head explode, your eyeballs will disappear, you'll become a ghost. But make sure to consult your doctor. Oh, by the way, you'll probably die. I mean, that's the epitome of these ads. That they might as well just all say that. Hey, you're going to take this and you're probably going to die anyway. So why take it? Why talk to your doctor about it if you're probably going to die anyway? I mean, I don't know. Lee says, I have not updated my phone since February. Good job. And Migto's kind of in the same way too. Yeah, I'm with T-Mobile, so I've been kind of forced into it because eventually my phone stops working. So there again, that's where I'm kind of at the property of the man, shall we say, but it's guys, everybody's got to keep their eyes open. And the one thing I do want to remind everybody is keep your eyes open. There has been talk of a national lockdown. It's so weird that this would happen when we're getting the vaccine and now we've elected our new president and our new Congress and our new House. And I say that's so gay. But there is talk of another lockdown, and this is going to be a national lockdown. This was already supposed to work. And my fear is if this does come to pass, this is where they're going to come through like the Gestapo and make everybody take the vaccine and give you a fucking like polio card. Remember like your vaccination record? Yeah. So keep that in mind. Keep your eyes open. Stay on the ready. That's the best I can do for you guys. What? Mercury? No. You know what? I don't have it tonight, and I'm not going to go get it. For those of you that have seen me on there, you already know what my solution is. Eat the fucking tinfoil. It's aluminum foil. Aluminum foil. I can't call it tinfoil. It's not tin anymore. I don't know what to do. How do we call it foil? I don't know, but we're going to put on the foil, coach. So there you go. Anyway, gang, I appreciate everybody's comments tonight. We're going to wrap it up because, coming up here in about, 25 minutes, we do have Scarlett coming on with, Clarity After Dark. Not sure what she's going for tonight. But like I said, I was only supposed to be a guest host, so we kind of filled your time tonight instead of toe talk. But I definitely enjoy and appreciate everybody tuning into this surprise broadcast right here on the Freedom Revolution Network. Once again, we've got exciting things coming along, so stay tuned to freedomrevolutionnetwork.com. Make sure to get on the Facebook page. Make sure to get on the YouTube and subscribe. For those of you on Twitter, I don't know what the fuck you guys do over there. I don't do Twitter. So, and for those of you guys on Twitch, there is a subscribe on there, and we will be keeping you guys all informed to the amazing thing that's going to be coming on. But once again, I do want to thank, even though the call-in number kind of thing showed a previous thing, I want to once again invite you all to join us in our new venture, and we are officially KFRN Digital Broadcasting, and we're here, we're staying, and we ain't going anywhere. So stay tuned, and Scarlett's going to be coming up here in about 25 minutes with Clarity After Dark. I appreciate you guys, and thank you for all your comments, and we will see you on the flip side. Have a good night.
It's hard to say what it means after we've